Okay, to your boiling pot, you want to add your salt and your chicken pieces. There we go. And I saved these for the doggies.
Thank you.
For our little Ari Ferrari. And it's just going to give you more flavor to your broth. So you're going to pick the pieces that you would like. If you just want to make this with chicken breast, go for it. Chicken legs, whatever piece of the chicken that you like, that's the one that you want to pick to boil. And we're going to boil this for about 35 to 45 minutes, okay? We want our chicken not to be fall apart. We still want it to be a little bit hard, but fully cooked. So while this is boiling, let me go ahead and show you how to make the sauce for our tinga. Okay, and you want to add your chiles and you want to boil them 10 to 15 minutes just so that they turn soft. If any seeds came through, you'll be able to take them out. Don't worry too much about it. We don't have that many in there. So we're just going to bring this up to a boil, and we're going to continue to boil our chicken back here. And you want to make sure you add your garlic and your onion, okay? My chicken is fully cooked, so now all we want to do is we want to shred our chicken, okay? And you want to shred your chicken right after you boil it, because if you let this cool down too much, it's going to be hard to shred. So just 2 forks, whatever you want to use, to start spreading your chicken, okay?
And you like to shred your chicken the old school way.
Yes. I have some of the Views Club members tell me that their KitchenAid, you can just put it in there, put a little paddle of some sort, and it does it for you. It's nice and juicy.
Oh, yeah, it really
Do you see how it still has a lot of texture? It's still pretty solid, but it's not completely falling apart. That's the consistency that you want for this, because when we put it with the sauce, it's going to continue to cook. And you don't want to bite into mush. You want substance. So I'm going to continue to shred all these pieces of chicken, and I'll see you guys shortly for our next step. Okay, before we get started, I want to clarify that I'm using a Ninja Professional 1000 watt blender. I get that question asked a lot. I got it at Costco and it is great. You guys see how well and worn it is. And we're going to go ahead and add all of our boiled chiles. You see those chiles, you know what's happening. We are going to be straining these. Yay! Our favorite. That, my favorite, guys.
I love to strain these. I'd love to help you.
Yes. Todd will be straining the chiles. You know, that's the job that I always dislike very much.
If I remember.
Okay. And then what we're going to do, we're going to add our chipotle and our fresh garlic. It has to be the fresh garlic for this part, guys. Now we're going to go ahead and blend. I'm going to be adding 2 more cups of chicken broth. I'm going to put it right to the 5 cups total where we have here. Look, if you guys want to see my measurement, I'm going to just bring it all the way up to the 5 cups.
Or 40 ounces.
Or 40 ounces. Ooh. Or we do a little bit over 1 liter.
But don't do max liquid.
Do not do max liquid right now, guys. And let's give it another blend. So let me take this off so you can kind of see the consistency that we're going for. You want a more runny consistency because we're going to strain our chile and our liquid, okay? And what's going to happen when we cook it, that's when it's going to get thick. So we're not trying to have our blend here to be thick. We just want it runny. We'll thicken it up on the pan. To the pan that you're going to be making your tinga in, you want to add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil. And what the oil is going to do for us, it's going to allow our pan to not stick to to the bottom because we shredded the chicken and it's very likely to stick to the bottom. And it's also gonna coat our chicken with enough moisture to keep that delicious sauce flavor where it needs to be. So I'm gonna go ahead, my pan is still off. I'm gonna go ahead and strain this chile on camera, and then when we shut off, Cloud's gonna continue with the chile because I have, you guys already know how I feel about straining chile. So I'm gonna use a little bit of my chicken broth to rinse it inside. Does the oil help cook the chili too? You know, like with enchiladas? Yeah, of course. Such a pretty color. So now we're going to transition to Cloud's beautiful hand so she can come and finish straining this wonderful chile. A ver. Come here, honey. Yes, I've got a special friend that follows me. Okay. Oh, Ari's helping too? Is he here? Sister takeover. Really? Yes.
Don't film me too much because I'm not available always like you.
Oh, really? That sauce smells so good.
It really does. Does such a good job with it.
One of the things you're gonna have to do with this chile is if you wanted a little bit of a darker tinga, you have to use more pasillas than you would the New Mexico chili pod. So it's gonna be up to you guys the color that you want to bring out into your tinga, your ting ting.
Wow. You're making me want to dance.
You know, we have those dances going on, and those are reserved.
Today you will do the mom dance, the cold mom dance.
I didn't do the cool mom dance.
I've been begging you.
I'm gonna have to show you guys my cool mom dance. Así como el kid.
And I'll take.
Grandma just rolled her eyes at
No,
me.
I was thinking about the real cool mom.
Oh, okay. The Mean Girls mom. I was thinking more Diary of the Wimpy Kid. Like, I guess that's how I think of myself.
No, I definitely don't think of you like the mom, like from the Mean Girls mom.
Okay.
Regina George's mom? No way.
I mean, but that's true. Like, I'd rather you guys drink at my place than out on the streets.
Girl, you would never give
I
anyone.
would
You
never.
would never.
Never. I'd feed you guys, but you're not drinking on my watch.
We've got other Mexican relatives that can give you alcohol.
There's always that one.
What do they call it? Like christening?
Yep.
Bautizar. A niño. See, this is why I like the powder enchiladas, the chili powder, because you get to use the entire chili. This doesn't stay behind, you know?
The flavor comes through.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I prefer the enchiladas with the powder.
I'm not going to get anything else out of this pulp.
Don't leave that good stuff behind, guys. Put that over a tortilla with the salt, lemon,
That's right.
cebolla, cilantro.
Y ya hiciste tu taquito.
If you guys don't know, Grandma's here, my mother, and I think we're boring her.
She's just used to our shenanigans.
I know, she's just like, whatever. Thanks, sis. Okay, before we turn our pot on, you want to add your cumin. And if you're going to be using chicken bouillon, this is a time where you want to test it out. So I'm going to go ahead and put my portion. And we're going to bring this up to a boil. So make sure you stir it in well and put your heat at a medium heat. As soon as your pan comes to a boil, you want to add your chicken. Once you've added your chicken, you want to cook this at a medium low heat depending on your burner
for about 10-15 minutes, and what we're waiting for is our sauce to thicken up for our tinga. So I'll see you guys shortly once our sauce has thickened up. The tinga has been cooking for about 15 minutes, and this is the thickness that I achieved. I had it on a medium heat the whole time, and I stirred it every so often just to make sure nothing was sticking and everything was working well. So what you want to do now is you want to let this, turn it off, and you want to let it set 20 to 30 minutes before you serve it on any kind of tacos or whatever you're going to use the tinga for. So that way all the flavors can settle well together. And you guys already know it's kind of like soup, right? When the next day it tastes better. So just let it set for a little bit before you actually decide to serve it. So I'll see you guys in just a moment as I plate my tacos. Add a little bit of your chopped onions. You can use white or yellow with a little bit of cilantro. You can add some of your purple onions because you guys know I love onions. And then some queso fresco. And that's how I make tinga. If you guys like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe right here down below. Next to there, you're gonna see a bell. That little bell, if you click on it, it's gonna send you a notification when I upload, which is almost every day. So if you guys are gonna be sending me the recipes that you're making from our channel, make sure you send them to Instagram or Twitter. That way I can post them right here. Muy bueno. It's butter everywhere. Me lo voy a gozar, pero that sauce with the tortillas. All right, friends, these tacos are amazing. The tinga came out spectacular. My tip to you guys is be careful with the amount of chipotles that you add and the chilies. If you don't like your food too spicy, this might not be a plate for you, but it doesn't mean you can't enjoy it. You just have to use less chiles, okay? So instead of using the 3 or 4 chipotles, you would use half of one. And what it is, it's just a combination of wonderful chili blended flavors that really bring through the flavor for our chicken. Like, no joke, if you guys have never tried this, I think you're really going to enjoy it. And especially if you like the spicy, just follow through with the recipe exactly how I mentioned it to you guys, and you will be able to achieve this tinga. The best part is that once your chicken cools, you can put it aside, put some in the freezer for that special occasion where you don't want to do anything, and you can make quick tacos, burritos, or a little rice bowl. Yeah? I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye! Adios!